Documentation is a very big part of compliance with the European Accessibility Act, so much so that I've created checklists for the different economic operators so they can know what administrative actions and or documentation they are obligated to keep. So on the screen with me, I have a blog post titled EAA Documentation Obligations Checklist for Economic Operators. And so when you're looking at the directive, a really good way to think about it is there are obligations. This is more of the administrative side. This is the paperwork side. And then there are the requirements, which are the actual technical requirements for accessibility. And so for these checklists, we are focusing in on the obligations. So here I have a very nice table for manufacturers. And so we have the obligation and then a practical explanation of the obligation. And so just to go through a few of the obligations, create technical documentation, write a declaration of conformity, put CE marking on the product, provide accessible instructions. And then below that, we also have a nice bulleted checklist, which is mostly the same information that you find in the table, but stated a different way for clarification. And then continuing on down, we have the same format for service providers, importers, and distributors. And I even have a table for authorized representatives. Now, looking further, there are a few more items on the administrative side in the annexes. The annexes do contain the technical requirements, but when we look at annexes 4, 5, and 6, there are some more administrative aspects of compliance, and so I've also added these in bullet points to this blog post. But that's really it. That's what I wanted to cover. This is an extremely valuable resource. Keep in mind that there are other documents that would be recommended to have in place, simply to back up and follow best practices for demonstrating compliance. So there are these absolutely essential documents that you are obligated to have, but then there are other documents that would be considered a best practice or really nice to have, just to show that you have made a genuine effort in accessibility and that you are taking the correct steps and you are really ensuring that you have compliance in place. So these documents are also important. I will talk about these in another video, but for now, I'm going to include a link to this blog post in the description. This is really going to help you understand the documentation and administrative side of the European Accessibility Act.